What is going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for Freestyle here in Glendale for the Stadium Series. Dragon in Flames plays, taking his third skills win of the season, increasing that lead in the overall leaderboards. But right now, Monster Dalmatian leads the event champion leaderboards, although it's only by 1 point. So at this point, it's anybody's game. Freestyle is going to determine who's going to be the event champion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboards. And like I said, Dragon on top with a 7-point lead over Monster Dalmatian, who's in second, Bakugan Dragonoid in third, and Megalodon and Northern Nightmare tied for fourth. So these are the top 4 drivers that we're keeping an eye on right now, and just right now it looks like it's really mainly Dragon and Dalmatian who are really close to each other. So we may have a new leader at the end of all this. These are the judges for today's freestyle event: Death Warrant, Matt Johnson, and the Camera 9785. So a huge thank you to them. Let's go ahead and get started with freestyle here in Glendale. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on who you think will be the freestyle winner. First up is Ethan Waters and Max D, your reigning World Finals Racing and Skills champion, and the only 3-time World Finals champion here in this series. And so far, a great start right off of the center jump, leading towards the opposite end of the track. Now Max D has struggled a little bit. A nice save there, but has struggled a little bit this season. Has been somewhat in the upper half of the leaderboards, but unfortunately that's pretty much it. He hasn't really had any wins this season. Came close to winning racing back in Arlington in the first stop, lost it to Bakugan Dragonoid, and I believe it was Detroit where he got second in skills. So it's just been a rough one this season for him. So hopefully things turn around and he can at least get a win before the regular season is over. But really, I'm sure he'd just love to get a World Finals win to add to his collection, to say the least. So 30-ish, 35-ish seconds left in his run, and so far it's a good run. Great momentum, great moves, great saves, and it's looking to be a great run right off the bat. Hoping to get some more wow moments here as he continues to run. Looks like thought he was gonna throttle into that a little faster and see how far he can fly, but kind of a short jump off of there. 15 seconds left in regulation. Let's see what else he has in store. Looks like he's lining up for the backflip. Nice big rotation on the backflip, landing perfectly, though I may have spoke too soon, shedding off some of the body and saving the truck. He is now in bonus time. So a great transition into bonus. See what he can do here. I'm sure this run is going to score well. Nice big air across, landing hard on the rear end and kind of going for a wild ride here. Able to control it and stay on all fours. About 10 seconds left in bonus. Huge jump, though. He's going to land on the side and up and over. Back on all fours, but a rough landing, and that's going to be it. This right here should be the last move. Counted towards bonus, and that's going to be it as he ends on the side of the truck. So a wild ride for Max D towards the end of his freestyle run as we take a look at his highlights. Powered by W Energy, and it was a great run nonetheless. I'm sure it's going to score well, and a great way to get the crowd going here in Glendale. As we wait for the scores to come in, they're coming in now, and looks like it's gonna be 3 9s, an 8, and a 2 in bonus for Max D for a final score of 37. So a great score right off the bat for Max D. He is your current leader, and that should hold pretty well. Probably one of the highest scores we've seen for a truck coming out for the first time, or for the being the first truck in line to start. Here comes Soldier Fortune and Brian the Dog Webb, another truck and driver who's kind of struggling a bit. He is your reigning World Finals 2 freestyle champion back when he won it with Bakugan. And Soldier Fortune, I mean, he started off pretty hot, and he's kind of slowed down a bit, but it's okay. It's the 4th stop. Definitely has opportunities left to win a few competitions, and then really World Finals is where it's at. So I'm sure he'd love to go back-to-back in World Finals Freestyle Championships. Minute left in regulation now. Seeing what he can do, and he's been a little snake bitten too when it comes to freestyle. He's had a few runs that have been cut short. Trying to think back on when the last time was that he filled the clock. It might have been Detroit, although I might be getting confused. A nice flip there. I don't know what to call that, an over-under, and able to save it back on all fours and continue the run as we hit the halfway point. So score to beat is 8:37. That's going to be tough. Going for the huge backflip, landing on all fours perfectly. So a perfect rotation for Soldier Fortune and Brian the Dog Webb. See if he can pick up the pace now and get some more moves and get some more wow factors going to beat that crazy score that Max D set. And it looks like he's lining up for a backflip on the side of the container, almost getting 2 full rotations, a rotation and a half. and using that momentum to get back on all fours. So great move by Soldier Fortune, a great way to get the crowd on their feet and catch the eyes of the judges. Though he's going to need a lot more than that if he wants to take the lead. Now he's in bonus time, rolling over into bonus. So let's see what he can do, hopefully to get a high bonus score. Hard landing there. Halfway through bonus time, what's he going to go for now? He's going for a corkscrew. He's going to land it, but he's running out of real estate, and he's ending on his side, running into the wall there. So an amazing move for Soldier Fortune, but it cost him a short bonus time, unfortunately. Taking a look at his highlights powered by W Energy, and he had some good momentum. He lacked a few wow moments, so I'm not sure exactly what the scores are going to be. The scores are coming in now, and it's going to be 2 6s, a 7 and an 8, and a 2 in bonus for Soldier Fortune. So a 29, not nearly going to be enough to take the lead. Here comes Angel Garcia and Earthshaker, but back to Soldier Fortune. That corkscrew was amazing. One of the best we've seen so far, and like, he landed it perfectly. He just ran out of real estate and had to pump the brakes, and that's what cost him to roll over. So very unfortunate, but maybe we can see it again in the future. Who knows? As Angel Garcia comes out now, seeing what he can do. So far this season, he's had a high jump win, and he's come close to getting multiple high jump wins, but has just barely come short. So who knows? I mean, he could be in line to be one of the favorites to win high jump in Oakland in World Finals. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe he can get one more high jump win in Anaheim, but I'm sure he'd love to get a freestyle win, since that's really a big one, one that people love to get and love to see. But he's hitting that halfway point in regulation. Let's see if he can pick up the pace a little bit and get some more wow moments going. Lining up where he got his skills move earlier, trying to get a wheelie, turning into a bicycle, going for a little bit of a wild ride now, going sideways, and on his back now he's cartwheeling wildly and viciously after hitting that jump. Trying to collect himself, and he's back on the throttle. 20 seconds left. A crazy cartwheel by Angel Garcia and Earthshaker. Another wow moment. We just keep getting them here in this event. Third truck out, third wow moment that we've seen. Now he's in some trouble. No, enough momentum and a great angle to get back on all fours. 5 seconds left in regulation. He's going to end it with some donuts and transition into bonus now. There it is, the bonus time signal. He's lining it up for a backflip. Is it going to be enough rotation? Landing hard on the front end, but it was enough to get over and back on all fours. Let's see what he can do here in bonus and get a good score. Stuck in a bicycle, cartwheeling over again. 10 seconds left, going for a little bit of a sky wheelie, landing on the side again. Is he going to be able to save it? He's going to balance it a little bit and get it back on all fours. This is going to be the last move towards bonus, and that is it for Earthshaker as he ends it right on his lid. So, taking a look at his highlights powered by W Energy, it was a great run for Earthshaker and Angel Garcia, but is it going to be enough to take the lead away from Max D and Ethan Waters? Again, the score to beat is a 37, and he had some great moments, especially that cartwheel. It was a little vicious. Not sure if he was even going to be able to continue the run, and he was able to after collecting himself. Here come the scores, 3 7s, an 8, and a 3 in bonus for a final score of 32. So a great score for Earthshaker, but unfortunately not enough to knock out the 37 that Max D set up. Here comes Blue Thunder and Action Phil, starting off with some huge air, comboing it with another jump into another combo with a wheelie. So starting off his freestyle run right, and here goes another wheelie, and almost every time I see him do that, I almost feel like he's going to end up clipping that jump just right and getting a front flip like Northern Nightmare did in skill. Some more big air for Blue Thunder, going sideways a bit. Is he going to be able to save it? Using the wall to his advantage and getting it back on all fours. Luckily, that's not going to count towards any kind of penalty for him, I don't think. Going for a huge backflip now. Landing it perfectly, comboing it with a moonwalk. Now he's on his side into a bicycle, and now back on all fours. Don't forget to check out the Rodcast, the Monster Truck Fanatic podcast, now on Spotify and YouTube. And I hope to have Action Phil on an episode here soon, as he's throwing out an amazing run so far. 35 seconds left in regulation. Beautiful save, trying to control it, going for a backflip, kind of an awkward angle, but able to get it perfectly into a moonwalk, into a wheelie. Just combo after combo for Blue Thunder here. in Glendale. He is putting on a show. About 15 seconds left in regulation. Going for some Cyclones. And this is turning out to be an amazing run for Blue Thunder. I'm sure it should take the lead if he can keep this momentum going into bonus time. Hard landing, sending him sideways. No, back on all fours, landing perfectly to get back on. Now he is in bonus. Nice cross thread there. Huge air for Blue Thunder. Seeing what he can do. Kind of not sure what he has in mind right now. He's killing a lot of crucial time in bonus. Getting some speed to fly across to where the race lane is. Nicely done by Blue Thunder. Into a little bit of a wheelie. Slamming the brakes. Don't slam into the wall. And he's able to stop right in time. And that's going to be the end of Blue Thunder's run. So taking a look at his highlights powered by W Energy. A great run. Tons of combos. Tons of wheelies. Tons of saves. Big air. The flips. I mean, it was everything that you want in a freestyle run, and I'm sure it's going to score well as the judges are submitting their scores now. 3 10s and a 9 with a 2 in bonus for Blue Thunder, and we have a new leader with a 42. So an identical regulation score to Northern Nightmare back in San Diego, but there he got a 5 in bonus. Unfortunately here for Blue Thunder, he only got a 2. Killing that time, I'm sure, didn't really help too much. Crushstation, though, going for a wild ride on 2 wheels and back on all 4, stopping right on time, stopping on a dime, and keeping himself from rolling over and ending the run early. Another beautiful combo for Crushstation there. Nice wheelie. I'm loving to see all the wheelies in today's event. But back to Blue Thunder, it was an amazing run. The 2 in bonus, I'm sure that time that he killed really hurt him. But 41, excuse me, is no score to scoff at. So definitely a great outing for Blue Thunder. Crushstation with a violent crash, and he's not going to be able to save it. That's going to be it for Crushstation, unfortunately. So a very short run for Crushstation and J-Pace Racing, not the outing he was hoping. Here are his highlights powered by W Energy, and again, I don't think it's going to be enough to take the lead. It was very unfortunate that it was a short-lived run. It was a violent crash, a 7-6, 5 and a 7 with a 0 in bonus for a final score of a 25. So very unfortunate for Crushstation. Here comes Megalodon and Brandon Thunder getting some huge air. And a beautiful save for Megalodon. Another truck that right now he's in 4th place. So I don't know. I feel like he's on the up and up right now. He's kind of sneaking his way in for an attack, for a final attack at the season leaderboard. And I don't know, you might want to keep your eyes on this guy. Almost got a racing win here in Glendale, his first one of the season. A beautiful backflip, kind of an awkward angle, but nicely done and a great execution of it. But again, he almost got his first racing win of the season here in Glendale, and a car wheel similar to Earthshaker. Not as violent, but he's going to be able to save it. Gathering himself yet again, just like Earthshaker did. Now at the halfway point of regulation, let's see what else he can do. He's putting on a great run. We are seeing some amazing runs here in Glendale. Everyone's waking up. Everyone wants to get that top spot and see what they can do. And even for those who are kind of too far off to even, take the win, at this point, it's sabotage. It's, let me score high to keep them from scoring any higher to ruin their chances of being the season winner. As messed up as that sounds, it's part of the game. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. It's part of the league. If you can't win, you're going to make sure the others have a tougher time of being on top. But look at this. Look at the amazing air. The cross thread over the backflip container, over the other jump, comboing it into the wall, saving it now. Megalodon is on a tear right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have a new leader. Really, we need to see what he can do. A bonus, a backflip in bonus. Now he's stuck in a sidewall now into a wheelie, balancing it on either tire. Can't even talk right now. There's just so much happening right now. Another beautiful save by Megalodon. He has about 8 seconds left in bonus. Going and he's getting a flat spin off of the center jump. And this guy, this right here is going to count towards bonus, but it's an amazing run. This guy is going off in Glendale, ending it on all 4s. As we take a look at his highlights, powered by W Energy. And if we don't have a new leader, we're at least going to have a tie, because this run was amazing. An amazing run. This beautiful kind of awkward cross-angled flip backflip, the cartwheel here, similar to Angel Garcia, and just the amazing air. Where's that? Hopefully we see that cross thread here where he went over the backflip container. I mean, it was amazing. Here we go, an 8, a 9, 2 10s, and a 4 in bonus for a final score of a 41. So we're going to have a tie for first place between Megalodon and Blue Thunder as we take a look at the current leaderboards. As we hit the halfway point, Blue Thunder and Megalodon tied for first with 41. Max D in third with 37. Earthshaker in fourth with 32. Soldier Fortune in fifth with 29. And Crush Station in sixth with 25. Don't forget to use code Project Rod to receive 10% of your W Energy order. Be better with W Energy. Here goes Bakugan, Dragonoid, and Daniel Murray. Don't forget to check him out on the latest episode of the Rodcast. Now on YouTube, he was an amazing guest, and I'm sure he's going to be back for more future episodes. But now let's watch him cook and see if he can come out with an amazing run to top off that of Blue Thunder and Megalodons. And look at the balance, saving the truck and getting it perfectly balanced, keeping a control and calm mind to make sure he's able to continue the run and not end early. But going back to the leaderboards, a somersault shedding some of the body off. But going back to the leaderboards, if Blue Thunder holds this lead, he will be the winner because he has the higher regulation score, so he will win the tiebreaker at the end of the day. But we have 5 more trucks to go, Bakugan being one of those, and so far he's coming out with an amazing run. He's coming out like a ball of fire, to quote him, and another somersault, but coming out like a ball of fire like he says. And he's putting on a show here in Glendale, showing everyone that he has what it takes. And look at this, somewhat of a corkscrew flip. Not even sure what to call that, but an amazing move for Bakugan. And he's just going out here in Glendale, putting on an amazing show. Again, amazing run after amazing run here in Glendale. Everyone's just putting on a show for this Glendale crowd, especially Bakugan. If he wants that top spot, he's gunning it in reverse, going for the reverse flip and landing it perfectly right as bonus time starts. So a perfect transition in the bonus. Some trouble here. Is he going to be able to grip it? Yes, he is. Gripping that front tire, getting that traction that he needs to get it back on all fours. Going for a front flip here, clipping it just right. And now he's going to save it. He's going all out. Right now, here in Glendale, this dude, we're going to have a new leader, I'm sure, after this, walking it now on the back 2 tires. 4 seconds left in bonus. This should be the last move right here. This one right here is not going to count towards his final score. And that's going to be it for Bakugan Dragonoid. And taking a look at his highlights, powered by W Energy, this was an amazing run. And I would not be shocked to see a new leader. I mean, Blue Thunder and Megalodon both put out an amazing run. But, I mean, this run, it's just one after another. These runs are getting better and better and better the more they come out. Here come the final scores. 2 10s, an 8, a 9, and a 5 in bonus for a final score of a 42. So we have a new leader in Bakugan Dragonoid and Daniel Murray, leading the pack at the moment with 4 more trucks to go, though one of those is Dragon in Flames Plays, and this guy's on a hot streak right now, starting off with some huge air across the track. So he has he has some shoes to fill right now. That run by Bakugan Dragonoid was amazing, going for the flip off the side of the container, landing it into a wheelie. Look at the flames. That just adds to the amazingness of everything going on right now. But this Flames Plays, is going to have to go all out if he wants to beat that score. A 42 is going to be tough to beat. It can be done, though. But the question is, can Dragon do it? He's already got the skills win here and a beautiful save. And, I mean, this guy is on fire right now. Going on an angle, going for a corkscrew jump off of the backflip. So it's corkscrew after corkscrew after corkscrew here in Glendale. And I thought he was going to have some trouble there. Luckily, angled it just right to get it back on all fours, and he's going to continue the run. And Dragon is going all out right now. He just saw that amazing run by Bakugan, and he knows that he has a tough competitor and a tough run to follow up with. Look at the beautiful wheelie across the entire track. He needs to slow it down. Kissing the wall a bit, gunning it in reverse. And he's going to continue the run. This is an amazing run, going for another backflip, hitting the flames at the peak of the jump. Last few seconds of regulation. Let's see what he can do. If I'm Bakugan Dragonoid and Daniel Murray right now, I am sweating bullets at the moment because this is an amazing run. He's going into bonus time in an awkward angle, getting it on one tire, backing up and over. And he's going to continue the run. Oh, man, I'd be stressing right now if I was Bakugan. I'd be sweating in that leaderboard, or in that hot seat. I mean, oh, man. 13 seconds left in regulation. And going into a really quick bicycle into another kind of corkscrew jump, cartwheeling into the out of bounds area, and that's going to be it for Dragon. Hopefully that does not hurt his bonus score. It was an amazing move nonetheless, but it did cut it a little short. So we're going to have to wait and see as we take a look at his highlights powered by W Energy, and Dragon in Flames plays putting on a show out here. Just amazing run, that corkscrew flip off the container. And we're just going to have to wait and see as we wait patiently for the judges' scores. They're coming out now. 2 10s, 2 9s, and a 3 in bonus for a final score of a 41. So it's not going to be enough. Not going to be enough to take out Bakugan Dragonoid. He continues to hold on to that lead. Here comes Alien Invasion and Cecily 96, and it's going to be a tough score to beat. She has one freestyle win this season in Arlington, but that was only with a score of a 36 as she's flipping over and back on all fours, but she only scored a 36 then. She needs to score, what, 6 more points than that? 7 more points than that if she wants to take the lead. So she's going to have to come all out and go for it. But still, Dragon, an amazing freestyle. Amazing freestyle by Dragon, but unfortunately not enough. Bakugan just held on to that lead, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens at the end of this event and see who's going to be the overall event champion. Because those 5 bonus points are going to be crucial at the end of this event. Alien Invasion going all out now. Amazing runs that she has to follow up on. Looks like thought she was gonna go for the reverse flip. Didn't quite get the right angle, I'm assuming. 25 seconds left, and she's trying to save the truck. She is gonna be able to save it. 20 seconds left. Let's see what she can do. Looks like she's gonna go for some big air across the track. Not gonna be able to clear it though, but it's okay. Still an amazing move. See if she can get one more wow factor in before bonus comes into play. Last 5 seconds. This should be the last move, and that's going to be it for regulation as we are in bonus time now. Starting bonus time a little slow. She might be trying to go for the reverse flip. She is, but clipping the back end of the truck, and it's going to send her on the roof of her truck, and that's going to end bonus time early, so that's going to hurt her score. But I'm sure Bakugan right now and Daniel Murray is happy with that, because chances are she's not going to be the new leader after this as we take a look at her highlights powered by Dubby. And they were great highlights. It was a little lackluster in some areas. Didn't quite have the wow moments. 3 7s and 8 and a 1 in bonus for a final score of a 30 for Alien Invasion. So Bakugan has 2 more trucks in his way, though. One of those is Alex Stevens in Northern Nightmare, who just scored a 44 in San Diego last stop. Look at the amazing air as he's slamming the brakes, turning the truck, and avoiding the wall. So smart driving by Northern Nightmare. Let's see if he can keep this momentum going and beat that score, going for another front flip. I'd almost call that a somersault. I don't think it'd be a full front flip. The front end did clip the jump there. That gave him the momentum to keep going forward, but we're going to call it a front flip for the sake of this freestyle run and just the pure amazingness of it. Looks like he's going for a reverse move now, trying something different. Doesn't want to do what everyone else has done so far. Now he's somersaulting, or reverse somersaulting, I don't know what to call that. Back on all fours right there, hitting the halfway point of regulation. He needs to keep this momentum going, keep the wow factors going. If anybody can beat that 42, is this guy right here. He just needs to pull something out of his bag of tricks and just go for it. Momentum doesn't seem to be the same as at the start of the run. 20 seconds left. Come on, Alex Stevens. You gotta get something going, dude. Going for the cross thread, slamming into the container, and not quite clearing it like Megalodon did. Able to save it on all fours, and not sure what's going on here. Trying to go for the backflip, not quite enough momentum. Going for it again, up and over the container. And he is now in bonus time. Now he's going to the opposite end of the container. Going for that flip. Look at that. Almost 2 rotations, just like Soldier of Fortune, but just a rotation and a half. Not quite a double. As we reach just about the halfway point of bonus, and I'm really not sure how this freestyle is going to score. He's going to go for a wild ride here, trying to save it any which way possible. Going for a little bit of a flip and ending it in a wheelie form. And that's going to be it for Northern Nightmare. Ending the freestyle run right there, getting shut off, and that's going to be it as we take a look at his highlights powered by W Energy, and I believe this is not going to be enough. I really don't think it's going to be enough. There's that flip, that front flip. We're going to call it a front flip. I don't know. We're waiting for the judges patiently, but again, I think Bakugan might be saved. Beautiful air by Northern Nightmare, and 4 7s and a 4, so really not the score I was thinking. A 32 for Northern Nightmare, nowhere near what I thought he would get, but is what it is. Bakugan Dragonoid dodging another bullet. Here comes Monster Dalmatian, and Omboji, the racing winner here in Glendale. I'm sure he'd love to go and get a freestyle win. It's going to help him a ton. If he can get the freestyle win and the event champion win, this guy is going to be that much closer to taking Dragon down, but he's going to really have to come out and go all out with an amazing run. There's been tons so far, but can he do it? He's struggled a bit in freestyle so far this season, so hopefully things turn around here in Glendale and he can really get that run, that freestyle win. If he can get it, I'm telling you, he can take the lead, no problem. Oh, and almost slamming into the wall there, luckily saving it just in time to continue the run. Don't forget to hit don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Monster Jam content. I'm leaving that in because that was kind of funny. Continuing the run for Monster Dalmatian though. Able to save it and get a nice wheelie out of it. 35 seconds left in regulation, and kind of another possible save. Yes, another save, but I feel like it's lacking a little bit. I feel like he needs to step it up some. The last 20 seconds, just go all out, just do some crazy flips or something, because I don't know, the momentum in the other runs compared to this one's just kind of off right now. Hitting the 8-pack there, going for kind of he kind of twirled around a bit in the air. I say twirled, it was just, you know, kind of 180 in midair and that sky wheelie, but 2 seconds left in regulation. This move right here is going to count towards bonus. Beautifully executed backflip. See what else he can do in the rest of his time. Halfway point of bonus, and thought he was going to get a wheelie out of that. Gonna go for a nice little bit of almost a sky wheelie, landing hard on the side, and that's gonna possibly be the end. He's still trying to save the truck, and he is gonna save it. So saving it just in time for bonus to end. And now we wait. Taking a look at his highlights powered by W Energy, we wait for the final call from the judges on whether or not Bakugan Dragonoid is your freestyle winner here in Glendale, or if that title is gonna go to Monster Dalmatian and Omboji. As we wait, the scores are coming in. 2 7s, an 8, a 9, and a 2 in bonus. It's not going to be enough as the final score is a 33. So, that being said, Bakugan Dragonoid and Daniel Murray is your freestyle winner here in Glendale, getting his second freestyle win on the season after getting a win in Detroit. So, amazing job for Bakugan getting that top spot. Dragon, though, is your overall event champion after being third in freestyle, beating Monster Dalmatian by 2 points. So he will be getting the 5 bonus points in the overall leaderboards. And again, Dragon, your event champion. So huge congratulations to Flames Plays. This is his second event champion. And look at that, he's increased the lead to 15 points over Monster Dalmatian. This is going to be tough going into Anaheim, as he might run away with this. Bakugan Dragonoid in third, Megalodon in fourth, and Northern Nightmare now in fifth. So again, a huge thank you to all of the judges, Death Wart, Matt Johnson, Andy Cameron, 9785. Thank you guys so much. It's been an amazing event. Huge congratulations to all the winners. Next event is the final event of the Stadium Series before World Finals. Is going to be in Anaheim, where it all started back in Season 1, so be sure to check it out. A huge shout out to April Summers, D-Told, Julian Peacock, and everybody else watching this video. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.